Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Bev. So today's video is going to be about business. So if you haven't already, grab your pen, grab a piece of paper, and let's get to work. I'm going to give you guys 5 tips on how to choose the best nursing school for you. Okay, so the first tip is going to be time. I want you guys to actually be 100% honest with yourself when you're doing this process. The more honest you are with yourself, the better you can make a decision on what type of program you want to do. It doesn't matter if you're going public or private. Time is the number one thing that you need to be considering, because money is time and time is money. So you might take the cheaper route and go to a community college where it is cheaper. It's a state funded college, but it might take you a longer bit of time. Or you might want to take the accelerated route. Majority of the time, that's a paid private school. So you're going to have to spend a little bit more money, but you'll be out faster and making more money. So it just all depends on what you want. Do you want a 12-month course? Then you might have to go to LPN school. If you don't mind doing 24 to 36 months, then you'll probably do your RN at a community college or a private institution. It's kind of up to you. Me personally, I chose to go to Galen because they had an 18-month LPN to RN bridge program, and for me that was probably the best route because I didn't have to worry about going to a state college, taking my prereqs that I didn't already complete, and then applying for the nursing program and possibly not getting in. So it just worked out better for me. I didn't mind spending the extra couple $1,000s to go to Galen to get my RN since I was already an LPN. Tip number 2 is going to be to research the cost. I know I went to Galen, and from my tax, it kind of said that I paid $18,000, maybe a little bit more. But you have to keep in mind, I did repeat a class, and I did have to take an extra quarter when I didn't pass my ATI. I researched Polk State, which is the local community college where I live, and theirs is $12K. So I only paid $6,000 more. It was less headache for me. It was less stress because I was able to apply and get directly into the program, and I didn't have to worry about if I was going to get accepted or not. Tip number 3 is accreditation. There is several different type of accreditations, but far as nursing school, you want to know what accrediting agency the school is accredited by. I know one of the most popular ones is ACEN, and that is Accreditation Commission for Education in Nursing. It's important to find out whether or not your school is accredited, because a lot of schools or a lot of institutions, I can't even really call those schools, a lot of people were money hungry. They call them like degree mills, where they're considered like a unaccredited institution that is giving out flaky degrees. So people were going to these schools getting these degrees, but then they couldn't sit for their boards, and they couldn't get real jobs, and they couldn't transfer the credits because the school wasn't accredited. So you make sure, and those are schools that's easy for you to get in because they just want your money. So make sure that the school that you're attending to has accreditation. But we have to peel it back an extra layer. Not only do they need to be accredited for nursing, they also need to be accredited for education, period, because you want to be able to take your degree and go somewhere else and get a higher level of degree, get a higher level of certification. Most people say, I'm gonna just get my RN and I'm good. I'm that person, but I'm 31. Who's to say in 15 years from now, when I'm 45, I might not want to go back and get my nurse practitioner because I'm tired of working at the bedside, or I just feel like I need to level up, or whatever it may be. I might decide I want to go back to school. I definitely want to make sure that I'm attending a school that has accreditation. Now, there is another layer to that. With the education, there is regionally accredited and internationally accredited or nationally accredited. The key that you want to look for is your score regionally accredited? In the state of Florida, all of the state colleges are regionally accredited, so their credits will transfer to another institution. If your school isn't regionally accredited, then it might be kind of hard. So one of the popular accreditation companies regionally is SACS, and that stands for Southern Association of College and Schools Commissions and Degrees. Basically, the main difference is credits earned from regionally accredited institutions are more widely transferable. So you'll have easier chances of going to another school and getting your bachelor's degree, or taking that bachelor's degree and getting a master's degree, taking that master's and getting a PhD degree. Tip number 4 is pass rates. Pass rates. All you have to do is go to, disclaimer, I can only tell you about Florida Board of Nursing, Florida schools, because that's where I live. That's where I went to school through all my education. So I'm not speaking about any other state but Florida. But back to it. You can go to the Florida Board of Nursing and look up the pass rates for every school in the state of Florida that is able to be a school in Florida for nursing. Here's Galen's pass rates. Here is also, I looked at the school where I took my LPN. This is their pass rates. Yeah, so this is all public information. Only thing it's gonna do is take you to do some time. It's all free. It's all public information. The only thing that you have to do is actually work for it. Then the 5th thing you need to do is research the curriculum for the school, because some schools don't go to clinicals. Some schools only do like simulation labs, and that's pretty important. You want a school that gets the good clinical sites so that you can have real life practice and experience. This is just a bonus tip. Yes, I'm an influencer, I'm a YouTuber, and I am here to give you guys tips. But what was good for me might not be good for you. What's good for you won't be good for the next person. But we all can get to the same ending. Take your time, do your research, and do what's best for you, sis. Like, that's the life key. Do what is best for you. What was best for me is to do my CNA, go to get my LPN, then my RN. I had to do it in layers. For me and my lifestyle, for me, you know, I'm a single mom with 3 kids. So I have to make sure that I'm able to fall back on whatever I can fall back on. Working at the nursing home was good for my schedule. That might not be good for the next woman's schedule. So just do what's best for you and make the best decisions for you. And once you do, never give up, sis. I hope these 5 tips helped you. Let me know in the comments. Keep doing you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you all for tuning in. Ciao.